Looking for Big Ed Mustafa?
And you found Big Ed Mustafa. In fact, I'm Big Ed Mustafa, and welcome to Lotro Stream. This is
Looking for Big
Adventures
Ed
After
Mustafa?
Dark. And you found Big Ed Mustafa. And I forgot to mute myself. There we go, much better. Anyway, I know there's a lot of buzz in the community right now. It's Mordor time. They raised the level cap. They went to 115. We got Sauron to fight. We got a ring to destroy. We got epic battles. We got a new raid coming up. So naturally, me being me, I've decided to go ahead and roll up a new first level character. Also, I'm going to be joined by my friends here tonight. The Cookie Mama is in the house. You can say hello to the Cookie Mama.
Hello, the Cookie Mama. No, that's me.
And we've got Desert Owl.
Greetings.
And we've got Magical Duck Eye. And we have the Everescent Mishi Bug with us. You can say hello, Mishi Bug. Or she's talking into mute. One of the two. That's okay. I see her in voice chat, but she hasn't sounded off yet. I might have jumped the gun on welcoming her. That's okay. Alapenya is in chat. Good to see you, my friend. We are kicking off a new fellowship tonight where we're going to play together regularly and go from basically character creation all the way to level cap. It will take us many play sessions to get there, but we're going to have fun doing it and hopefully keep this rambling wreck of a fellowship moving in the right direction most of the time. So it may not be pretty, you may not learn anything by watching us play. I will guarantee it will be entertaining, so stick around for that. Anyway, after chatting with the group, I think we've all kind of agreed that I should probably just go ahead and roll a captain, because that was what Allup wanted. And his opinion counts, so... What do you guys think? Are we all in agreement, Captain?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
All right.
There's the Mishi Bug.
Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't working, but hello, everyone.
You know, I've noticed in Discord lately, I've had problems with it on a couple of previous streams. When I open Discord and I'm poking around and chatting and stuff, everything's fine. But when I put myself into my voice channel, it mutes my microphone and I have to go in and unmute it. So that might be what happened. Nettlebrew, howdy. And Southern Belle, thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, you kind of have to restart Twitch if you can't see the stream. I had to do that myself. So hope everybody enjoyed Druid's Fire, playing around in Mordor. I thought actually folks might have a little bit of Mordor fatigue, so we're going to go a completely different direction.
Yeah, and at least you don't have to open all those more doors.
So we need a character name. I think we'll see if Captain Ed is available.
Because why not?
Yep. The name
You
you've selected
specialize in shield bash?
already in use.
What, dear?
Is he going to specialize in shield bash?
Can captains do shield bash?
No, captains cannot do any shield-related skills.
Oh well.
That's Guardian. You know, big, huge.
Skippy is taken.
Skippy taken?
Yeah.
How about Ed Captain Gamer Graham says?
Maybe. This is going to be the toughest part of the whole stream right here.
No, I think there's going to be harder ones. Like teaching me to do LIs.
Well, tonight's stream. I don't think we'll get to LIs tonight.
No.
So I just realized something.
Yeah.
You are, all of my family are VIPs.
Yep.
Which means we will have rest XP.
Oh, okay.
So we may need to get tortoises to
Alright.
at some point because we may sort of get a little further than we need to. Join us, Ark.
Holy cow, I found a name that works. Dire Dan for the win.
Oh, cool.
I was mostly just making up stuff, and it paid off. So,
Yeah,
hey,
you-
Arcast, you got your warden rolled up. We're getting ready to kick off the fellowship.
I started mine, yeah. I got out of the tutorial, but I gotta go pick up my wife. I won't be
okay.
back for a while.
That's all right. I've still got to get up to level 5, so you're way ahead of me.
Well, I'm not
Get to
done with the
Dark Cell on
tutorial,
game, you're good.
Oh, okay.
but I'll be done soon. I mean, I'll try to come back as soon as I can.
No, that sounds good. We'll see you when you get back.
Also, I have no clue what I'm doing with the warden, by the way.
You and about 80% of the player base. That's okay. We're all
That's
playing.
okay.
Mishi bug that
I
I
don't
see
have much
called
of a
Mishi
clue
bug.
with the Bjorning either, so there you go. That's kind of why we're doing it this way, if I recall correctly.
And my highest level burglar is like 7 or 8, maybe 9.
Yeah.
This is an experiment. We're gonna have
Yeah.
fun and see how it works.
So eventually, our goal is to level up and be able to meet up with All Up's level 5 to 105 group and be able to do raids together as 2 separate teams. And they're all playing derpy characters that they don't know very well, and All Up would like us to be derpy too, so they don't look so bad. So I'm not particularly familiar with the captain. And like the Cookie Mama said, she is playing Bjorning for the very first time.
Yeah, I just bought the thing
As
today,
he
so
urges you to act
I
quickly,
did not have.
you realize you have become involved in matters much
So
deeper
Callie is
than
saying
yourself.
if you quest with a non-VIP, you will get more XP up front, but will be higher in level than the free-to-play. So I think you will not have to stop your XP too often, but it's a nice study. I think he's saying because of the level will get, like, you get less XP for killing something that, that it may even out.
Yeah, but then again, that's only going to be during session, and if we hit more than X amount of level, if we hit more than one level every session, we won't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
There you
as
go.
much.
What I don't understand is a warden is supposed to be a tank, right? But he wears medium armor?
They're an off tank. They can tank, they could do ranged combat, they get better travel skills than most characters, but they are a medium armor class.
They can do almost everything. I hear they can also do pretty well at heals too, and if necessary.
Yeah, they have, what do they call them, life taps? There's special gambits you can do that'll, it's almost vampiric. You drain your opponent while you heal yourself. And
They're kind of a
Oh,
jack of
yeah.
all trades, like Beefrunnings and Cappies.
Yeah, I see the gambits and the skills, and I see the little combinations of stuff. Okay.
Yep, just like dance steps. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But instead of dancing, you'll be stabbing things with a spear.
I thought that's how dance worked.
Pretty much.
Oh, let's play it.
That was weird. What did I just do?
Step on somebody.
So what's your character's name, Mishi?
Mishi bug.
Mishi,
Real creative.
there you go. We will recognize you. I am Catalara,
Must test your will to fight.
and
Danoso? Why not? I don't know.
And I am Thrawnborn, who's standing right beside you.
And I am Dire Dan.
Well done. Let us press on.
And I am lost.
you're lost.
Yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can and get this rolling. I'm only level 2 right now, but I should get through this pretty quick.
Arcast, the key for you to play Warden is going to be just get yourself a pair of mittens, and whenever you go into combat, just slap the mittens against the keyboard. You'll do fine.
That sounds doable.
All
Sounds
right.
pretty
Here
accurate.
is where we must part ways.
Sounds great.
I've got faith in you, buddy. We'll see you when you get back.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you guys later.
Can confirm key mashing works, Cable Nick says.
Absolutely.
Just keep mashing. Just keep mashing.
Sounds like how you used to play, my son.
Sounds like how I play a couple things. Mini, you can't play that way. You have to go 1, 2, 3, 2.
What was that? 1, 2, 3 many?
Right, exactly.
123 too many? What?
Yes, exactly. Now you're getting it. Okay, let me see.
Hello there.
So how is everyone in chat tonight?
Cable Knit Dragons in the house. Howdy, Cable Knit. Good to see you.
Oh, I can't get into. What is it? 7 when you get into skills, or the tree?
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you can get in there at 6, but you don't get a point until 7.
Yeah, that's what I was about.
Okay.
I just yelled at that guy so loud that it killed him. That's pretty impressive.
Back! Go back to the shadow, fallen king.
I put $20 on Amdir for the win. I think this is going to work out well for him. What? He got stabbed by a Nazgul. I did not see that coming. McVegan Pants is in the house. Hi, McVegan.
Apparently, Alyup is glad we're here to help you read the chat.
Absolutely.
Not harm these folk.
I miss having Zinger hang out with me. I need to put him on the payroll, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Somebody's got to pay attention to my chat, and I think we all know it probably won't be me.
No, I think all the 6 of us are going to have to take turns or something.
Wounded by a black
Well,
rider, the ranger
I nominate
Umdir
the Cookie
escaped with his
because
charges
she has
into the
2
wild,
monitors.
making his way back to the village of Archet.
There you go.
There, Captain Brackenbrook, a retired sellsword, has allowed Strider and his companions to stay and take respite
Everybody
from their
act like your
cares.
ears are blown out by the video. Like, it's killing me. I like the cutscenes. I know a lot of players skip through them, but to me they're like a little reward for finishing a section.
Well, the cutscenes have actually cutting involved in these, so it's acceptable.
Exactly.
Hack and slash and kill and murder.
Something like that.
Thank goodness
Oh, I've
you're
got one
awake.
of those
That
too.
fellow Umdir seems very ill.
Hold on.
Do not trouble yourself on my account.
At least I do
It is only a chill.
Huh.
There are too many deeds to be done. All pressing, and none of them easy. Perhaps you can help, my friend. Captain Brackenbrook, not heed my warnings.
I don't like the look of those rangers one bit.
Why are you bothering?
Did you add? You didn't get Thrawn in there, did you?
No. All 4 of us who are here are in fellowship.
Okay.
What do you need?
Apparently, as a free-to-play player, you do not get the option of skipping the tutorial. That must be VIP only.
Oh wow.
So believe me, I was looking for that checkbox.
What can I do for you?
Also, a quick tutorial. If anybody out there is wondering how you get one giant bag instead of 6 small
It is an
ones,
enormous task to convince them that evil people
boom, I'm
with
already
evil
level 2.
intentions will commit
I'm
evil
practically
deeds.
in Mordor now.
Before you try to fight, you must learn what skills you may from the trainer.
Keep dreaming like that, we will be.
Okay, so if you have your bags open, all you have to do is click this little gear icon for edit mode. And when you click on it, it lets you highlight all of your packs. And you can just drag them 5 at a time into whatever bag you want to put them in and rearrange them however you'd like. You can make 3 medium-sized bags, 1 large bag. You can buy extra pack slots.
Tiny bags.
Yeah. You can only have 6 total, but you can customize them to be whatever size you'd like. And then when you go out of edit mode, any bags that you've emptied of space will disappear. And boom, just like that, I've got 1 giant bag of goodies.
That's what most people do, I think, is they just do 1 bag.
Well, speaking as somebody who I think we all know struggles with inventory management constantly, it works for me. Thomas, howdy, makes a bag per slot.
Does that count as your inventory management for the night, sir?
Oh, I'm sure there'll be plenty more of that later. But yeah, we're off to a good start.
Like crafting, you have to do inventory management because if you're doing full crafting.
This is feeling entirely too much like work.
We need to. Yeah, that's true. We need to figure out who does what crafting, since there's going to be just 6 of us we can figure out.
Yeah, you can cover all of the different crafting skills with, I think, 5 characters is the minimum. So, burglar should either be armsman or scholar works pretty well. That way you can make your own like caltrops and marbles and throwing hatchets and
speak with you a moment.
Keep yourself stocked with fresh daggers. Scholars also get weaponsmithing as a secondary crafting line, and you can keep yourself flush with scrolls of warding lore and scrolls of battle lore to give yourself buffs. It's a pretty good vocation for burglars, in my humble opinion.
Chat saying Yome does.
Food is a good thing for burglars to have, yeah.
I'm thinking of being a woodsman for my hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, for hunters, woodsman is really good.
That's the one that can harvest and make stuff with wood.
Yeah,
yes.
they also can process hides into leather.
Yeah.
Bulk hide processing.
Okay.
Got a feeling we're gonna do a lot of crafting.
My hunter is a historian, and that kind of work. Yeah, you can make the oils and stuff, but I don't know. I sometimes wish I was something else on that one.
Do you feel confident in what you have learned? Dear, my poor old friend. Shadow has crept over him.
Remember, it's yeoman and not yo, man.
Those rangers one bit.
Griffin says, I personally loved Tinker for hunters in the past, and you could always have the campfire, but nowadays it's less of a luxury. And Thomas Ayura says, oils, bow chants, focus, potions, scrolls, it's pretty perfect for endgame in particular.
Yeah, also things like Eerie potion, battle readiness potions, focus potions.
Yeah.
Well, being the only character who uses heavy armor, I thought Metalsmith would probably be a good fit.
Well, I can't use heavy armor?
If it isn't the
No, Bjornings are medium armor also.
Okay.
The good news is I can make shields for the Warden and for myself.
Then again, captains are more of a two-hand.
Yeah.
What say you, chat?
Just do whatever for whatever, as long as you got 7 characters going. Well, we're gonna have 6 because we're having a full fellowship, so not quite 7.
And Zinger is in the house. Welcome, Zinger.
No, we do not have a mini Southern Belle.
We have a rune keeper and a captain.
So betwixt them both, we might have something similar. We don't have a lore master either. We have a Bjorning and a burglar and a hunter.
Bjorning's can off heal. Gordon's can off heal.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the only class we don't have who doesn't get a healing skill is Hunter.
Sorry, I'm just all about raining death.
That's okay. We need somebody that can rain death. Besides you like sniping. I know that.
Well, the good news is we're not questing with Maiden of Rohan. She rains down death, but normally on her own party.
2 points for the wrong team.
Quick hollow, Griffin. Happy healers do pretty decent DPS even compared to red line during leveling up. Yeah, I'm seeing that with my blue line Cappy.
And do I need to switch off my Cappy?
I've defeated the Blackwold Wolfmaster.
Yay!
You talking about for the other group, Ducky?
What?
Your Cappy.
Oh, that's my main over on Landy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 3 of us are all red line there.
Yeah.
It works.
I know I'm gonna have to switch to blue line then.
We've got a for our mains on Landy. We have a guard, a champ, and a cap, and they're all red line. Thomas says, "What? A weakling like you defeated the Wolfmaster? Oh, rigged."
Rigged.
Impossible!
In all fairness to the Wolfmaster, he did seem pretty depressed.
Southern Belle, this is going on Cricket.
Crick Hollow.
Crick Hollow.
Cricket.
All the Crick Hollow folks are always like, I wish more people would stream from Crick Hollow, and it's like, I stream from Crick Hollow regularly.
You just don't make a big deal out of it. You're like,
Well, it's...
I'm playing.
I hop around.
Yeah. I'm on a rock.
And as long as you guys are all stuck at the Kellendon dock waiting for me to hurry up and finish this, I will go ahead and plug Wednesday Night Heists. We kicked it off Wednesday night, despite the fact that the whole world was playing Mordor, and had a terrific time. There's a replay of it available on my YouTube channel, if anybody wants to go out and look at that. It's 4 hours of mind-numbing, sleep-inducing boredom, but All Up was in chat with me, and Gamer Grant popped up. He was actually visiting All Up down in Texas live, so he hung out with us, and we had a lot of fun. We went out and did some group burglar content, and we ran Gravity 42 joined us, and we ran some big battles with 3 burglars. It actually did okay. So we had a level 65, a level 95, and a level 16. If you end up with a group that disparate, then having big battles is a nice option, because basically just makes everybody level 100.
And now it's going to make everyone level 100.
How can I be of service?
Yay.
That'll be our plan for power leveling the group. We'll all just get to level 10 and go do big battles.
Say this. Cobb has been loyal to me since I was
That
a
could be
boy.
interesting.
I suppose it would be wise to investigate your
We
claim.
keep playing them until we've got
dear, looks so
platinum rank
changed
on
since last
every
night.
single one of them.
Yeah.
And then just
You
keep
there!
doing
I'm
that.
hungry.
No, I think folks will be like, but the lore though.
Nope, we're going to Helm's Deep at level 10, and we're just going to stay there until we cap out.
That'll be a while, considering I will probably get lost all the time.
So who votes to go to the Old Forest after level 10?
Ugh.
Yay for the Old Forest.
Duck, you're gonna be squashed.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna be at some point. I think I'm gonna be favored for least favorite voice chatter on this series. I don't know. They have awards like that anymore?
I'm sure we could create something.
Most likely to get muted.
That's why I have a mute button on my actual microphone. So I can just go.
Just imagine how long the battles would take if everybody's on blue line.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind if I hurt you now? Oh, thank you very much. Terribly sorry about this.
Gonna go step away from him.
Yeah, well, meanwhile, half the kin is like, half the fellowship is like, somebody touched me! I'm healing everyone!
So we're all playing Betazoids?
Something like that.
A stranger, eh? You're the best thing that's happened to us all day. Our best hope is to get help from Combe, our neighbours. They will not let our chat fall to brigands.
Would you do something for me?
You please.
Okay, I'm going to apologize to everyone now. My knowledge of science fiction is encyclopedic, and I will be throwing out things that, if you need a cheat sheet, please ask for it.
Yeah.
You can just go ahead and start explaining any Doctor Who references right away. You don't need to wait for me to ask.
Old school or new ones?
Either. The only thing I know about Doctor Who is there's something called Time Lords, and he rides around in a phone booth called a TARDIS, and that's it.
Police box.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the new stuff. I prefer in black and white because, well, I used to watch it.
Yes. Well. Okay.
You guys having fun putting on a light show down there?
She's healing me. I don't know why.
Sometimes they'll do that just to help advance their skill deeds.
Yeah, I'm just doing it because I like the sparkly green stuff that the Runekeepers have.
Or for sparkly green stuff, that's a thing too. Yeah.
Green sparklies.
I come back and I see, what is this? Oh yeah, that's the Runekeeper doing their job.
I'm trying to decide whether I want to put cosmetics on or just leave this outfit on for now. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, the Bjorning starter outfit is actually cool.
Yeah, Zinger's beside himself. He's never seen me with this much pack space before. I think he's confused by it.
Because you're not crafting yet.
Also true. I don't even have fishing on this character yet. How crazy is that?
Wait, what?
We were watching
we're gonna have to
Lotro
put
stream.
that down in the journal.
Yeah, we were watching Lotro stream, and Big Ed had a character without fishing for almost 10
Somebody
whole
quote
minutes.
that.
It was crazy.
Griffin's lore master it's very jealous of your sparkles machine.
You know. Again, doesn't Runekeepers and Lore Masters compete for magic superiority every 10 seconds?
This is the Ed Doppelganger or something.
I don't know. I don't see anybody carrying any playing cards. Sorry, bad joke.
Oh, this is a new character.
Murdered by Black Wolves, return to Cal. Take the hobbits their stuff. I'm still missing Bill Harper, apparently.
That reminds Tally that he needs to check the Hobby Master with his new high elves.
I predict that Tally will be the first player to get a high elf to 200 fishing.
I would not gainsay that prediction.
There we go.
To 250? That's a pretty high elf there.
Yeah.
No, 200 fishing, he said.
And if you have a high elf who has every stat pretty high, can we call it a max elf?
I think we can. Actually, I hadn't thought about it. I wasn't planning on getting the high elf, and I just realized that if they made it so high elves can go to 201 fishing skill, I would have to buy high elf.
Oh my.
This cannot be.
You would have to change.
I must write to
every one of your
Brackenbrook at once.
to high elf.
Yeah, I could see me doing that, actually. I'm a sick, twisted individual. Don't everybody disagree with that at once. You're all sitting there going, Ed's right. He's a sick, twisted individual.
Multiple of us resemble that remark.
Yes.
So,
Then again, if you were a sick, twisted individual, why are we all here at your destiny, at your meeting point?
Because you know I'm not there yet and you feel safe.
That was it was.
The one place Big Ed Mustafa will not be is where he told us to all meet up. Because I'm the only one still doing the tutorial.
No, didn't Arcast say he was?
Yeah, that's true, but I think he started the tutorial already.
He did start.
Yeah, Southern Belle says safety in numbers?
preparatory ambush.
That's why we're all standing where we are. Maybe.
That's why I'm in the high grass on the bluff overlooking, where I've got a clear field of fire.
You know you're sick and twisted if you watch Big Ed Mustafa. Bumble says.
Bumbles is absolutely correct.
You're glowing.
I know.
There's a high elf hunter.
Stand on the start of the
There's a
trend.
high elf hunter. Like, no, I'm glowing. Get it off. Get it off.
This will do nicely.
I have a feeling you're going to be glowing quite a bit in this game.
Yes.
This is sure to cheer
Yep.
on to your
I can
right.
already see it.
What have I done?
Especially if Ed goes blue line.
You're bright enough to realize that?
Do not
Yes,
despair.
we're bright
You
enough
have
to
done
realize
well.
we're going to be glowing and sparkling for most of the game. So Griffin got to try a different game and spent all night playing it. Don't know what game. But maybe. Mm. Mm. Monster loves you. Okay.
Yes.
Is that like the monster book?
Or the monster book of monster told me so.
Okay, William. I mean, Becky.
I said not to give out personal information.
Sorry. I was going to say the monster at the end of this book. But, you know.
Oxygen not included.
What's that one about? Oh, is that one of those? I think I may have seen that one, maybe.
Apparently, Stina Plays was being a bad influence on the Lotro community and playing that and drawing other people to it.
Kind of like Maiden and Stardew.
Yep. She's got more Tumbra hooked for life on that game.
Me too.
Same with Cookie.
Yeah, I got that for Cookie as a gift.
Awesome.
I presume you're here to bring
was
me
on
ill
sale.
news from town. Calder Cobb has shown his true colours at last.
There you go. Choose your own adventure with lots of different endings to accomplish mostly clicking, but I was tired enough that it was perfect speed for that time. There you go. That's why I was playing Hedgehog Launch before I got on here. So I found it interesting, the Bjorning starting thing, you only fight for like 2 levels and then they like boost you all the way to the 5.
Nice.
Yeah,
then,
you go from level 1 to level 2 to level 5.
and then your dad gives you a whole set of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here, kid.
You're gonna go to the dangerous world of civilization. You're gonna need it.
Yeah. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Masters.
Right, Griffin. I'm finding that out even with my one character. It's like, no, you have to make sure this is okay, and this is okay, and this is okay, and sometimes that's more work than your brain can handle. He's playing Sims 4 too. When do you get your first buddy as a captain, William?
Probably 10th level or so.
Oh, I think it's 7 or 8. Maybe.
So about the time you get out of the tutorial then.
Yeah, roughly.
He's the only one that's going to have a pet, right?
I'm just here to see Ed the captain sound out his barbaric yop over the rooftops of the world.
Well,
This is where automatic mute comes in handy. Thank you, Sam Brute. Level 6. Sam Brooke.
Burke.
Burke. Sorry. Don't spend enough.
Good thing Bjorn made all his money off the Honey Empire to afford a gear set for all
Good
his
word,
kids.
my friend. I believe there is hope for us yet.
Just let
We
me
only need a strategy.
Come on, literature developers. Let's see a tally.
And in the interest of time, I will not be taking a nap on the bedroll.
That is pretty cool. That wasn't there when I ran my first character through this part, by the way.
Yeah, but
Yep.
then again, that was Mario.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff is very different. Like the fact that you come out of the character creation with different clothes on instead of the standard leather. Anyway.
Oh, he's right outside the lodge. I was going back into town to look for Alti Spiderbane. I guess I should pay attention. Glad I stopped.
Yeah, he's
to
right
look.
there.
Yeah, I've done that before.
I'm used to where he's at after the battle, so.
Bo Diddley says, "Stop! You forgot to talk to the dwarf."
Yep.
Hi, Bo Diddley.
Thank you, Bo Diddley.
Well met, friend.
We do.
Indeed. Well, you want to be the most often defeated player? Okay.
No, that's not what I meant.
I don't think we're quite up to the level where we can take you to the PvP area yet.
All the Spider-Man logs out. Singer.
At least it's not Alt F4 Spider-Man.
Or Windows button to Spider-Man.
Oh Lord, that's yeah.
Yes, with friends like us, who needs anything else?
You don't need comedy. You got it. Think about it. Friends like us.
Dan Burke says, in the Spider-Man comics, Max Dillon was an electrician that got hit by lightning and got electrocuted simultaneously. He became the supervillain Electro. They were talking about a Sims character getting shocked and somebody complaining about it on the all caps tweet and not complaining, not realizing it was Sims instead of real life. The spiders are not attacking you. Oh, that's right. They don't in this area, do they?
Nope, not till after the battle.
Nope.
And then it's like,
Not until you get out of production, and by then you can. Then we.
I am now Dire Dan the Wary.
oh my.
I knew you'd be impressed.
Yep. I'm going to tell on myself,
A
Bell
dead end will
says,
surely
on
work in our
regards to
favor.
that bedroll when I was a newbie. Later on, I kept looking for a bedroll to rest on, thinking I need to do that to get rest XP. Kept wondering why I never got blue color on my XP bar. I finally figured out that rest XP was a VIP perk, but until I did, it was a source of endless frustration for me.
John Brackenbrook and his hunters have reached the outskirts of Archit to find it already ablaze.
That sounds like somebody who
to save their village is about to begin.
played Final Fantasy or Skyrim or something is like, oh, you gotta rest, okay.
You gotta become a Snorlax bug.
There was one in the closed beta. Okay.
I advanced too soon, apparently.
We have no
You
time to
advanced
lose.
too soon? Oh, you have
You
to
could
wait.
simply have walked into Mordor, but
We must save Ned.
I think it's hilarious that the title you give is Walked into Mordor.
just simply walked in Mordor. And the Mordor expansion came out, and everyone simply just walked in. Rip the lore.
Poor Ned Pruner.
Our Chet must still be saved. There are more up ahead.
See you, vegan.
Hi, vegan.
Bye, McVegan.
Bye, McVegan.
Auf Wiedersehen.
We must find my father before it's too late.
See, does Mordor have brigands and buildings on
Buckley's ahead.
fire? I think
All must
not.
not be lost. Well met,
Right.
friend.
Stefan.
Is the crafting hall safe?
Specialization needed.
We're doing
Yes, Steph. A whole bunch of new tunes.
we're doing a play something you haven't played a lot of lately. Or ever. So there's about 5 of us here. About to be 6.
Although
You're
the
not
Mad
fast,
Badger
but-
burns, I still hold out hope.
Finger, you spoil sport.
No, they got like rivers and lakes on fire too.
Father,
It's like, you
I
know,
knew
a
you would
bad
survive.
random number generator of
Lava, lava, and more lava.
Minecraft.
I thought it was a bad vacation to Hawaii.
That's it.
Lakes of fire, rivers of fire, sky of fire, mountain of fire.
They approach.
It's Hawaii.
Defend us.
Burn, 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 the ring of fire.
Ed's like, okay. You're talking enough, so he doesn't have to.
Works for me.
Alright, I'll be right back.
No, I think Michi Bug is the one that's like, okay.
Yeah, I feel bad for Mishi in this group. She's hardly going to be able to get a word in edgewise.
Yeah, with this group, who needs enemies?
No more time for games. We come for the ranger.
The question will be, do I get to snipe everything before the rest of you engage it in combat?
Yeah, I don't think you're going to have that problem.
Who said that was a problem?
Can I sneak up behind the enemies before he shoots them?
That's going to be up to him.
Knowing my father, I'm not going to be able to.
Probably not.
Billy.
We will see. I am often nice and, you know, kind to my offspring.
Father! No! What misery has befallen us? My father was right.
With the Black Wolves' attack foiled, the people of Archet have begun to rebuild. Yet not all...
Deathman
hurts are
is here
so
for some
easily
low-quality
mended.
entertainment. Hello,
The fate of the
Deathman.
Ranger
Thank you
Ambia
for
remains
joining us.
uncertain,
and may have dire consequences for Breland. But hope remains that he may yet be saved.
That's your sword.
What can I do for you? Would you do something for me? Stay a moment. How can I be of service?
Wait, champions do not work well in Mordor? So that means Blood's having trouble? Wow.
Champions tend to get nerfed a lot, I noticed. Anything that gives reflexive damage or reflective damage is basically a champion nerf.
Is it
Greetings.
the cone in front of me will just die now? Thank you. And so if it gets reflected all that damage back onto the champ. Yeah. Fire range classes are key. Does reflex don't work on them?
Oh no, they definitely work for hunters. There's a couple places that can definitely kill yourself with a one shot.
Fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of places that if you the enemy doubles the damage you receive back.
Okay. I could just use voice to talk to chat, but I'm using chat to talk to chat.
What can I do for you?
That's alright. Anytime you type words into chat, it helps all up with his reading and ciphering skills.
Cryptology helps.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, Zinger, can you like stay in it until it auto reflects all of the damage onto you. So like, you step into it, then it does one. Then
Man, that took longer than
100,000,
usual.
Then 100,000. Then
Do you guys have a fellowship started?
she's the leader.
Mishi, can I get an invite for Dire Dan?
Yep.
How can I be of service?
Cookie, if you're talking on voice, nobody can hear you.
What do you need?
I spy my two puppet eyes. I died.
Sweet lad Milan, will you stay a moment?
Well, typically what I do with new characters, you guys, is I like to work my way through all three of the starter zones, Brelands, Shire, and Arid Loon, and I like to do all of the deeds. Of course, I'm probably the only one here that's not VIP, and you guys all think that sounds like probably the worst idea ever, so we should probably talk about what we want to do.
With my first character, it actually took almost 2 weeks just to get to these docks from Thorin's Hall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you said you
But
had to
that
hoof
was-
it. You couldn't ride the stable master's horse.
Well, that was back when Moria had just come out.
Oh.
Odin the Badass.
That's not his name.
I thought it was.
No, and that's what you call him, but that's not officially his name.
I wonder if anyone.
Well, I picked
Yeah, I
up
have
the quest to go kill veil flies. If we want to go do that, that'll put us near the wolves that we have to butcher.
I'm up.
Mrs. Mustafa has finally awoke.
Oh my gosh.
She was napping a bit.
I was tired.
You poor thing.
Tired.
Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Oh, please.
I'm sure the disembodied hand of Mrs. Mustafa will greet you all warmly very soon.
Who's all here?
I've got the Cookie Mama and Desert Owl,
Magical Ducky.
Magical Duck Eye, and Mishi Bug are all in chat. Our cast is coming back later. And there's got to be upwards of 2 or 3 people watching on Lotro stream too. So
How do you know?
Actually, I saw like over 20.
looks like 35 at the moment. Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
Well, I thought you wanted me to help you with something.
We are running amok.
There you go.
There, I put my head on my head.
Wave to everybody. There you go. Mrs. Mustafa says hello.
Cookie wants to know where we're going. Apparently, I'm the only one who can hear her.
Yeah, that's weird. All of a sudden, the Cookie Mama is inaudible. All right.
She's going to have to disconnect and reconnect and see if she comes back in.
Okay, there's not a lot.
Can you hear me now?
There you
Yay!
Oh,
That's weird. I think my thing may have a short in it.
So what are we doing? Where are we killing?
I think we're going to go kill veil flies. Am I the only one who used his unwrapped horse whistle? There we go.
Oh, I just used mine.
You want to share that quest?
Sure.
gonna unwrap mine.
In defense of the forest.
Okay, that was that one right there. Okay, never mind. I can go back and get it if it's right there.
That was the. I don't know if I shared it.
Okay. I got it. All right. I don't have to use my thing. I've just got a horse. Because I got the riding skill. I just have to decide which one I want.
And for some reason, I don't have either one.
And I can't unwrap mine.
Well, we'll stop up here by the farmer trainer and wait for you guys.
Please remember, Ed, I get very lost even on land I've been 100 times. It's just a thing.
Not a problem.
It's not a problem. We all need some comedy in the lives.
Right.
And more loot.
Oh, wow.
4.
Finally.
5.
Okay, so I still don't have the quest.
You don't?
No. We have
Okay.
to be in range.
Did you get it?
Yes, but now the dwarf needs it.
We don't need to try to make this derp. We got a derp all by itself, don't we?
Like,
Congrats on the level, Michi.
Thank you.
We can successfully derp just about anything.
Yeah. Now we've started the Elf Runes exploration. I'm good on veil fly pests. Does anybody need any more, or did we all get them?
I've only got 2.
Okay.
Ooh, I leveled. Yay!
Oh, Doc, there's another one down here.
Oh, there's another quest to kill wolves, but I guess we can finish the veil flies. Let's get that wrapped up.
Now I got 6 out of 6.
Okay. Desert, you still need some more?
Nope, I got him.
Okay.
I was just helping Duck get the ones he needed.
Yeah, we're in Discord. And I don't think anybody really uses in-game chat much anymore. Ooh, I can use a bow. Nice.
Hey, skinny pants.
Trouble of... this earn these guys' favor. Okay.
Mind my words,
So
traveler.
you go over here and talk to these guys, right? Collect
Hey,
wood.
hobnanigans.
What kind of snacks? There are no
Wolves.
Of mannequins, something to escape and avoid at all
Stay a
costs.
moment.
That's like Zinger's favorite thing in the whole world.
Might you spare a moment of your
Chicken drive!
Besides, you can sell that map to hobnanigans for like 7 copper. I need the money.
There you go. My Hobbit presents were all money today. They were on this character anyway. They were.
I don't have that.
You don't have Hobbit presents?
No, I said I don't have the quest to pick up the wood.
That's weird.
Oh, shit. It's the wood for wine.
Oh.
There we go, Wolf Slayer. Now we're cooking with gas.
I just got an iron collar.
Yeah, you'll want to put that into your loot bag, because otherwise you'll keep getting them until you do.
Iron collar?
I think we all have to pick the lumber ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, true, but you only found rotten timbers. Rotten timbers, rotten timbers.
Hey, Sir Garwin, how are you? We're playing on Crick Hollow tonight. We're in a 5 to 115 group. I am here with Desert Owl, Magic Duck Eye, the Cookie Mama, Mishi Bug, and Arcast will be back to join us here shortly.
He's Ducky. I know there's an E at the end of it.
Ducky. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
How many do we need?
5 good.
Okay. Apparently you all are killing.
Grinding wolves is... This is the best place in all of Arid Loon to kill wolves.
Okay.
There's lots of them on a fairly short respawn, so...
Apparently
Tired,
I'm
Ann?
And
I
I
need
know
you.
them.
Like all of a sudden, none of my buttons.
Okay, where did everybody go?
To Hades.
Yeah, probably so.
Did we get all of the wood that we needed?
I did.
I have.
Don't know
Man, we
if
got to
I-
get me a fishing pole.
Tough. Okay, yes. I've got both.
Yeah, we've got both wolves and wood. I'm having trouble with.
What's wrong, my duck?
For some odd reason, I can't unequip this one dagger, and then I unequip my offhander.
And how does that make you feel?
How can I be of service?
A Nonberg?
Deliver the wood and tell on beam. We take that one,
Will
right?
you lend me your ear?
Yep.
Okay.
What do you need?
Earn Heffelow's favor. Okay. So I can either get a hat or a helmet. I want a helmet. Although I'm wearing red, I guess it's good. But hey, it's twice as cool.
Man, look at us popping off levels. All up in his crew'd better get to work. We'll be passing right by him.
No. Hi, Maiden!
Maiden, howdy.
Hello, Maiden.
Okay.
Hi, Maiden.
Give me a moment, let me put my point in, hey? Emphasizes the durability of the bear. Okay.
Finally.
I'm taking red and yellow for my lines. For my bear lines.
All I'm gonna do right now is go red line. Doesn't.
I think I'm gonna go yellow, that way I can have a heal available if I absolutely need it.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'm gonna have to learn about this.
Stay a moment.
Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted it on red for now.
Thank you, Pookie.
Okay.
Mrs.
What?
Mustafa has assembled a delicious snack tray for me, compartmentalized into 4 sections. I have cinnamon graham crackers, looks like Chex Mix, Cheez-Its, and coconut-flavored chocolate-covered almonds. That is the kind of empty calories and sugar that I need to put on a quality stream for you, the viewer.
Go get him,
There you
Tiger.
go. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Well, you know, could be like what we had before the stream started.
Nom 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 nom.
I have to check cookies or check Ducky's ability to properly make a dagwood. It's one of those important skills for a teenager, right?
Person who we're playing the Hobbit as well.
Where are you taking us, Ducky?
I'm just following them.
Over the river and through the cliffs.
Yeah, but you're going kind of a crooked way. Okay.
They're going a crooked way.
He just wants to make sure that the forces of Saruman aren't following us.
There you go.
I appreciate his vigilance, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and take metal crafting
Now,
unless somebody wants me to take something else.
here I am on foot, and I got here faster.
Hail, friend, and well met.
I think that's
because you have superior navigation, dear heart.
You may be
Indeed.
of service to me.
And I went the wrong place, that's why.
I'm gonna go
Greetings,
historian.
friend. Will you lend me your ear?
Where
Sweet
are you all?
melon. Will you stay a moment?
Okay, everybody take just a couple of minutes to readjust. I'm going to do the crafting portion of the stream and get through the crafting tutorial.
What do you need?
If I can find you all. I was thinking tinkerer, if nobody objects.
Tinkerer is always good. Jewelry making and cooking are both very valuable for just about every character class.
Does that make you a kinder?
Yes, I'm the kinder of the group. That means protect your valuables. Yeah, pretty much.
Hail, friend, and well met.
There it is.
Sweet-eyed melon. A moment.
Okay, so tinker. Oops, where's the hell?
What do you need?
Okay, oh, this Okay. Let's do it.
That was pretty well timed that Mrs. Mustafa came through with snacks just as Maiden got here. It's always good to have food things to talk about with her.
Yeah, her and her cheek.
Exactly.
Yes, man's cooking chicken Kiev. That sounds good, though.
Rough cloth cloak.
2, please. I'd prefer a cordon bleu, but a Kiev will do in a pinch.
Warning, you must make sure you've got room in your inventory for these quests. Otherwise, you won't be able to do them.
What?
Megovine.
Okay, where are the other ones? There's this one, no, there's Healer. And then, where's the first structure? There's a prospector. So what crafting are you going to be, Owl?
I was thinking a woodsman. That work for everybody still?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think I'll do explore.
Okay. Right. Where? Oh. There it is.
Oh, man.
What?
I was supposed to make a bronze helm, and I made a dwarf make bronze helm, and it doesn't count.
Oh, no.
I'm going to have to delete, just start this character over you guys. Hang on.
What can I do for you?
Yes, I was kidding.
Doing.
Okay. Now, what do I need to make? I need to make a cup of spring barley flour and a cup of ring.
I need to make a field of dead goblins. Okay, that works.
Everybody needs to make a field of dead goblins. That's kind of the point of the game.
What I need to do. That, blah.
No, no vampires. Wrong game.
Oh no.
Maiden throws popcorn all about the channel and hits Zinger right in the eye.
Gotta leave a mark.
I thought we were supposed to be nice and kind to each other.
Zinger's kind of the exception to the rule.
Zinger and like Night Spawn and a couple others, yeah.
Steven?
Okay, now I need to find the oven. Oh, I need to make the cooking. The cooking.
I'm about to go do farming.
Okay. Oh, into a hard biscuit. Hard biscuit. Hard biscuits. There we go. Oh, see, I almost made a Shire pudding, and that would have been the wrong one. Good thing I checked. You made a hard biscuit. Yay. No, real good. Who's that? Oh, there. Okay. Right, so where are you all? Because I've lost you again.
I am back at the crafting area, getting ready to forge a copper ingot.
Okay, then I'll just stay here then.
A workbench.
Lovely, Belle says, well, judging from the local radar, my area is about to look like an Archaean convention just hit town. If I go keep Big Ed on the straight and narrow.
Little chance of that happening.
Zinger says, I'm the victim here. I think it was intentional by Colonel Rohan. Nice pun, Zinger. You will never know, Maiden says.
Colonel Rohan.
Because she threw popcorn at him, you know, Colonel.
Yes, I know. I'm just thinking, I think that was a character in something.
So what are you, Duck?
Historian.
Did you do all the...
to trade with you.
You need to trade with me? Okay, trade with me. What are you going to give me?
Thing. For some odd reason, I cannot right-click you.
Okay, start secure trade. Okay, there you go. What do you need to give me?
Okay, this is the first time I've played a farmer in a very long time. How is it that I can activate the farmland?
You have to go down and manually hit open.
Right click on the farmland. Yeah, you pick the one you want and then you, yeah. You give me onions. What am I going to do with onions?
Cook them.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, okay. That is different than how it used to be.
What do you need?
And then you can go delete you, and that's the quickest way to harvest, by the way. Cannonball, they had to go to work, so I picked up a Coke Zero. Couple Coke Zero. I thought, what would Big Ed drink? Oh, he loves that Coke Zero. And then Belle can't see one without thinking of you.
Yeah, Cannablick, welcome back. Good to see you. I'm enjoying a Coke Zero right now.
I have lemonade.
Half lemonade, half iced tea.
Oh, you've got a Palmer?
We'll let him go, Ducky. He needs to finish the autopsy.
Bad joke.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, Arcast.
Hey, Arcast.
How you guys
Greetings
doing?
and salutations.
We're in Killendean crafting. So.
Okay.
We're in no hurry for anything other than to, smash things in the head.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get my headset to work.
I can hear the cat.
Yes, that is my cat. That is Patches. Oh, thank you.
No problem.
We'll get you some bronze ingots. Maybe not at the moment, but we'll get you some bronze ingots.
You can get crates from the crafters here, and they'll help you along your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already made a bronze dagger.
Oh, okay.
You
want more?
Yeah. Are they like, do you have ingredient crates where you have to use them on yourself?
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Where are they? I got the crates. Well, they're in my, okay. Oh, I see. Universal ingredient packs. They're there. They're exactly like that. Okay, so I can only use them on myself.
I'll just check my Palantir and see where we need to go next.
Right. Nice Palantir.
Jealous? Thought so.
I am jealous. That's pretty talented.
I cannot. My mouse does not want to work.
Hey, little Art.
She's all the way in the background listening to her thing.
Finally.
I like the way this character is. I like the way she looks.
Thanks, that's a nice upgrade on swords.
Fish is good. Ken Blick says I make killer salmon on the grill. Oh, I bet that is good.
There's all different kinds.
Oh, where?
Thank you.
I'm trying to think what I've got that I'm only going to need to give to other people. I don't know yet, other than food and jewelry. Oh, there it is. Yay. Somebody's setting off fireworks.
I think it's Big Ed setting off the drone.
Mrs. Mustafa did go the extra mile tonight, Deathman.
I forget, who's a tailor?
Me.
I am as well.
Forrest.
I am.
Okay. I should.
Trying to keep the task items while selling the old. If I read my, where did I get that? Okay then.
Good Gussie Bear. There, Gussie Cat.
No, this is my Gussie Bear. I got it from her, so I always call.
Yes, I know. That's why I said I see it. It's right here.
I know, I just desummoned it. Because I want to. Okay.
Whee!
So who are we giving all the...
I do?
Yeah.
I think that's Owl.
Okay.
I believe only a forester can turn hides into leather.
Yep, and then only tailors can use the hide.
All hides lead to Owl. Got it. Where are you, Owl? There you are.
Be popping around.
Hey, good morning.
Just have a couple. Where did it go? Oh, excuse me. I just have one.
One stack of 4.
Zinger, do you want to hop on to Crick Hollow and be the 6th man in our Hobnanigans tournament?
Wait, we're gonna have one?
I thought our guest was joining us.
He will.
We're playing Hobnamigans?
Nah, nobody's playing Hobnanigans. I'm just trolling Zinger.
You mean we're not going to run all the way and go play a nice game of chicken ball?
I am not approving of the abuse of poultry.
I'll only do it until I get the...
I know. The emotes for that are great.
Oh, phooey! I gave to the yellow onions to you, Cookie, but forgot to turn in the quest with the onion.
Here, let me give you the onion back. Where did you go?
Silver pants?
Yeah, you almost have to stand on the other person, like. There it is. You're welcome.
Oh, and I have to go all the way back up there?
Uh-huh.
Ta-da! It's pack space, everybody.
Wow.
Can you even believe it?
Yes, but only barely.
Well, I'm sitting here going, why don't I have the 10-year frame to Mordor? And I've got the thing in my inventory and I just hadn't right-clicked it yet. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I've been on over a year now, but I have yet to get the 1 year.
I'm just putting my gift boxes in my vault for now.
Okay, I'm going to wander down to the docks.
I'm not going to put the Druid's throne in because that would be like kind of...
Counterproductive?
Yes, that's the word.
I'll be right back.
Will you lend me your ear?
Let's see, what else do we need to go in with this? This.
Can you guys believe that we've already done more crafting tonight than Olip has done in the whole 9 years he's played this game?
Yes.
Painful but true. They're so cute at that size.
Yeah. They grow out of it quick, though.
I know. I have a teenager.
Who just registered for high school this week. Oh my gosh.
Good luck to you guys.
Right? Good luck to us, absolutely.
I do not fear having a high schooler.
I know. I'm just... Why is this ring a terrace?
Greetings to you.
Duck is a good little thing.
Yes, he is.
And he knows that we will squish him if he doesn't.
How may I be of service?
You got almost all the classes he wanted too, so that's cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Lots of computer courses.
Yeah, dark.
Intro to programming and intro to graphic design.
Yeah.
Well, if he does well in intro to graphic design, he can start renting out his skills to all of the associate streamers who need custom emotes put together.
I gave people a couple emotes and they didn't use them, so hey.
Greetings, friend.
A Thinglayer down here has an extra quest. Defeat foul creatures in Thanglair.
Yeah, Cookie already makes emotes and such.
Oh, cool.
I just take pictures of the real stuff.
Bell says, think of Hobnanigans as the crucial tenderizing steps before roasting the chicken for dinner.
The live tenderization. Yeah, I don't know how many of you did, but I remember the TV show Night Court.
Oh, yeah.
And there's one episode where one of the guys who's always being brought in for strange stuff is brought in for violating a very obscure section of the New York Penal Code dealing with the use of poultry as an explosive.
That's actually pretty cool. We're all standing in line, and then you're like, nope.
Wonder how many of you I could get with one shot.
Probably us three of us, because we're just standing right there.
So you all scatter.
Hey!
I stayed put. I knew you don't have any grenades with you.
Yes,
I'm an archer. And I've got piercing shot.
I'm a burglar and I'm behind you.
I'm a bar.
I'm a runekeeper. I'll just burn everything to the ground.
Exactly.
I'm a bar. As is evidenced by the no wrath in my power bar, which is weird to look up there and see nothing in that bar.
So then do you need power potions?
No, I don't need power potions at all. Ever.
Okay, so do you need wrath potion?
I wish, right?
I'm just trying to figure out why I can't ride at all.
That's
did
weird.
You get the present from your mailbox?
Yes.
Open that up and there'll be a red present. Open that one up and you'll get the whistle.
Okay, let me see here.
At least every elf, human, hobbit, and dwarf don't come to kill you if you attack one, like in Skyrim.
Yeah.
That's Bumbles. It looks like an accuracy and exercise in accuracy and precision. For a couple minutes it did, yes, Belle, and then we started moving again.
So where are we going now?
Well, I think all of us should have need of a cask and hallowed ground.
Yes.
I think we'll come across hallowed ground first, so why don't we head that direction before we cross the bridge?
Hey, Big Ed, can you invite me to your...
Mishi is actually the fellowship leader, so if you can tell her your character name, we'll get
Mishi?
you invited.
Arcast. Sir. Arkastor.
Sorry, was it A-R-K?
Astor.
It didn't let me.
Or just look for Arcast then. Arkast.
Are you out of the intro?
Oh no, you can't add me?
No,
I'm still in
you
there.
have to get out of the intro, yeah.
Ah, okay, that's it then. Okay. So I'm trying to learn how to use the warden, but everything dies too quick for me to actually learn what to do.
And that's a bad thing?
Yeah, I was going to say enjoy that while it lasts. We got to give the burglar some space so he can do some backstabbing.
Yeah, and then I haven't even turned into a bear once.
Hey, I've only gotten my bow out once.
Which is too awesome.
Everything that's running away and dying in front of us.
You cannot do that in combat.
Stone table right here.
Well, that's part of the fun of doing this too, Arcast, is we're all figuring out game mechanics we haven't played with in a long time.
Or ever.
Or ever. I was like, I'm totally going to skip this intro. Oh, I can't because I'm free to play. That alone is well worth VIP money, just so you can skip the intro.
So I got 17 XP for killing a rat.
I only need 8 XP.
What the heck was that?
The mob would pay you thousands of dollars for killing a rat.
What the heck was what, love?
The flying thing that was behind someone.
Yay.
I think I am now the highest I have ever been on a burglar.
So you. I'm the highest I've ever been on a Bjorn, obviously.
That's you just got Bjorn.
Still, it's still true.
I think that's going to be a running meme, folks.
I'm just going to stay out here and provide fire support.
That's usually what a hunter does, yeah? Can I kill a pig?
Yeah.
Kill the piggy. Kill the piggy. Kill the piggy.
Yay, I get to go barf.
Barf.
Griffin-storm, howdy.
You went barf.
Hail, friend, and
Do
well
not
met.
harm the
Greetings,
bear.
friend. Lend me your ear.
Those
You may
harming
be
the
of
bear
service to me.
will be severely punished.
Look, a bear.
Okay, who wants to go slaughter goblins?
Me.
Me.
Yay.
Because I'm pretty sure Hop's getting enmity.
We all here, or are we still dragging one?
We're still missing.
Yeah. Sorry, I got turned around.
That's okay.
That's unusual.
That will be a theme, too. Maybe we should all go out and get the easily lost. Mary Rose, howdy.
But isn't easily lost obtained for becoming an explorer?
Yes.
And so that's why Mishi Bug's the only one who has it?
Yes.
What? I don't get it.
And ironically, Mishi Bug will probably be the least likely of us to get lost.
I know, right?
And I have goblins directly in front of me.
So
Oh, let's go then.
drop down to him?
Are you down here or down?
I found one of Jay's
Yes, I took the back way in.
It's the last one.
Oh, it's dead.
No, I knew I'd lose
It's
him
dead,
too.
Jim.
What, Mishi? You said something and I missed it?
Nope.
Oh, that might have been Miss Mustafa then.
Yeah, Mrs. Mustafa was chatting.
Okay.
It's worse than that. It's dead, Jim.
Yes, exactly.
Can I
I
share a
am not
story?
Jim. You call me Jim.
Yeah, if you want to tell a story, you can, honey.
So I was
Can't
looking
do
at
that.
my coworker's computer, and you know when it defaults to screensaver when you're not at your desk for a while?
Yeah.
So I looked up and it said Zinger. Zinger.
Yeah?
It said Zinger.
What about Zinger?
I thought, oh, maybe he'll show up tonight.
He is here, or was here, or may be here again.
Or
He's very stealthy.
Zinger
The one
is stealthy.
eternal zinger?
Yes.
I have shown him that video, by the way, family.
hey, you woke him up from my. Oh, no, because I think I have a level 10 first.
This is going to be fun to watch. We won't be lured to sleep, is what. Okay, collecting wine flasks. Where are those? Are those from the Gobos?
I think so.
Yes, because somebody's killing some. Okay.
Yes, I'm slaughtering the gobos. And not quite one-hit wonders, but...
Am I not in the right place or what? Hi, Griffin!
Thank you, whoever just brought all those goblins right beside the archer.
That was me. You're welcome. The important thing is that as your comrade in arms, I was there to support you.
I thought it was the fact that I'm trying to stay at least 10 yards away from them.
Well, sure.
And so as my comrade in arms, you made me fumble a shot.
You are welcome. Testing your resilience under adversity I thought was important for the safety of the fellowship.
Indeed. I'm going to test your back armor to the resilience of broadhead arrows.
Hey, should I open the wooden... Oh, that was the wooden chest. Okay, never mind.
Sorry, I'm pulling a munchkin by rushing forward and stealing the best loot.
That's okay.
Griffin is helping us. Hi, Griffin. He's right there. See, that's a Griffin. All right, where are we going now?
Looks like we got quests to turn in. And was there a boss goblin down here that we had to kill? Did we get the boss?
Yeah, I stabbed him.
Fantastic.
You got one, and I got the other.
Completed Goblin Slayer. Nice.
Excellent. Yeah, that's one thing about playing with a group like this. We ought to be able to get through Slayer deeds nice and quick.
Yeah, it's true, because it's like, oh, there's 6 of you? Huh. That means you can actually get like 40 goblins in a pretty quick spend.
Level!
Nice.
That's
woohoo.
I seem to have leveled and missed it. Ah, I didn't get that.
Didn't get what, honey?
Sweet maiden.
Apparently I had failed to pick up something.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
That's okay. What are you missing?
Well, I hadn't gotten the quest to go pick up the wine flasks.
Oh, okay. The goblins drop them. We can go back and get all 6 of them for you pretty quick.
Oh, I have no doubt of that. I just, the faux pas of not having gotten it.
The important thing is that you're here now and that you'll be able to make fun of Arcast along with the rest of us once he finally gets out of the intro.
Hey, I can't make too much fun of Arcast or at least stop playing Pugs with me.
I thought you already made fun of him.
Minimally. I have to make some fun of him due to the fact that he's a jarhead.
I'm about to level again, dude. This is pretty nifty.
Why am I getting made fun of? What's going on here?
Nothing, buddy. We love you. No worries.
Oh, man. I feel like I need to start listening more.
Okay, for one thing, you're friends with All Up in You, so that's one reason to mock you right there.
He doesn't like being my friend anymore. He doesn't like playing PUBG anymore.
Without us?
He doesn't want to carry me anymore.
Well, in all fairness, All Up in You absorbs bullets like bounty paper towels absorb spills. So you can't really blame him for not liking Battlegrounds.
Yeah, but he said I wasn't good enough to play with him. That's the thing.
Oh, I think we both know that ain't true.
I don't know about all that. Hey, Big Ed.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm misusing your Coke Zero because I did buy Coke Zero.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the cherry version.
Okay.
But I'm mixing it with a little bit of
Adult beverages.
adult beverage. Yes, that's exactly the word I wanted to.
Perfectly acceptable.
Okay, making sure. I don't know if that was allowable, you know.
Oh yeah.
Have you gotten 6 yet?
I have got 5 of 6 and was collecting wineskin or grapes.
You need a bear. That's what you need.
I'm just.
Now I have 6.
I'm mindlessly slaughtering all my.
And I got a level.
Woohoo! I just one-shotted a gobbo. That's awesome.
Kill the gobos. Kill the gobos.
Hi, Aurora.
Aurora Ember, howdy.
Okay. Now that most of us are level 10.
Right. Not quite. Still level 9, but I started out a level below you guys. I think I have ECL going on because, you know.
I said most all of us.
I mean,
remember when it took us like a month to get to level 15?
Yes. And now we're going to do it, what, in the night, possibly?
that's right, yes.
I think both of our quest turn-ins should be back in Kellendom.
Owl's got to turn these 2 in right here. Real quick.
No hurry.
Right? Did you turn them in to the girl? Right here.
I'm going over to check.
I just got a letter of thanks with a wine in it.
Yeah, that's actually, boom, level 10, Instance Finder.
Mm-hmm.
And now I get to pay to repair my stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right, I probably should. Let's see the repair bill.
Handle the damages.
Although as much as I've not been fighting.
In the future, I have to remember not to take the hobbits clubbing.
That's an extremely scary thought. Hobbits and clubbing. Like, wait, are the actual clubs involved? No.
Possibly. But only
The only way what?
there are actual clubs involved, but only when you bring the Marines involved.
Not only.
I think that the Marines are the only ones who actually bring clubs.
Elder
to the
James,
club.
welcome.
It's on Thunderbolt, so that must mean that Mishiba.
Yep.
Elder James. Where's Elder James?
In the chat.
Hey, Elder James.
Hello, hello.
Very open.
That was a
Is Maiden still here?
That was pretty close.
Sorry, I had to stop and collect some wood along the way.
I don't know how they can do some of that dialogue with a straight face.
I'm following Ed because he knows where we're going.
Are you warm in here? Should we shut
And
the
I'm
windows?
following you because you're following it.
Turn on air?
Yeah, that's right. It's up here somewhere.
Greetings
Oh,
to
that's good. I need to actually put these on my person, don't I?
Yeah, if you don't equip them, you don't get the benefit.
I just got Defender of Airwood Louine 1.
So who's a tailor?
Mishi and I are both tailors.
Okay.
What do you guys want me to do?
I don't know.
Do we have a weaponsmith?
Yes, that's me.
What's left over then? I will say this: I do burn my eggs when I make them. I don't know about being a cook.
I'm the cook, which is, you know.
Extremely frightening.
But we could probably have a double up on something. I know there's another one that hasn't been covered, so we'll have to see.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, I mean, as far as combination, that hasn't been covered.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
There's like 7 of them, right?
Yeah, I think it's dealer's choice for you, Arcast. You can take whatever crafting vocation you like. As a warden, tailoring and woodworking are both handy. I don't know. There's too many bad choices. Desert Owl is a woodsman already, but I mean, you'd both benefit from having that skill.
Well, what complements whatever he has, the woodsman? Because I know sometimes you can't pick up certain things that you need somebody else to get for you.
Yeah, if you don't like crafting, is it Explorer that can vacuum up all of the crafting materials? They can collect, wood and
wood,
ore.
hides, and
Done.
prospecting.
Done. I could do that.
Yeah.
Explorer it is.
I need age text that dropped from Cabos.
Oh, you do, don't you? Yeah. Give me a moment. Next, let me see. I don't know that I got any.
I got some. I'll send you them.
Yeah, crafting materials for Scholar are really tough for the first tier or two, but after that it gets pretty easy.
Where is the
Cask turn in?
Yes.
Up here near the crafting area.
Okay. There's a she just totally went the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, this person has a ring over their head. Okay. You're near the crafting area. Okay. Somewhere in here. I was going to see what. Okay.
I have goodies.
I just hit level 10.
Oh, yay.
I'll take it.
Thank you.
Amethysts.
Instant finder.
If I have anything you need yet.
I thought I had more gems than that, but that looks like that's it. Oh. There's some cooking stuff.
Oh, yes. You have
there
gems.
they are. There's the agates.
Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Yes, you can give me all the shinies. Our team has a Bjorning, a captain, a burglar, a hunter, and a runekeeper, and it soon will have a warden. Thank you, folks.
Oh, don't run off. I got stuff for the Berg.
I'm not running.
Okay.
So it is.
Bronze ingots
Wait.
and H. Yep, that.
The way we did this was we decided, all decided we were going to do we kind of were talking around this for a while, and we were going to do stuff that we had not done before, or at least not done a lot of. And so
Candle.
So we decided we do. Owl's never been a hunter before. I've never been a Bjorn before. Duck's only got limited experience on a berg, and Cap is one of Ed's lowest alts, as far as I can tell. So.
Okay, so in the way of potions, should I make anything specific, or should I just go for scrolls?
Yeah, particularly at this level, you'll find that potions aren't particularly useful. If you're thinking about stuff for the team in general, scrolls of crafting lore are always nice. Hey, Stage is here. Hi, Stage. Good to see you. And the warding and battle lore scrolls are good at every level.
Yeah, I know, Mary Rose. I don't even, when I'm a hobbit, I just go somewhere else. I'm sorry. I know that's probably a affront to hobbits everywhere, but that's just how it is. I just go elsewhere. I don't do the mail and the food. Okay, so task board. Still never found task board.
The first task board is going to be up in Gondaman.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, and your task turn-ins start at level 8. So anything you have that's level 1 or level 5, you can just vendor.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay.
Let's do a quick quest check. I've got Callan-Gill's Vigil and Gift for a Friend. And I think those both start in Dollin-Gill.
I need to talk to...
Or not Dollin-Gill. What's the name of the town?
Callan-Gill's Vigil.
Duiland.
There you go.
I have a word of warning.
I have Callan-Gill's Vigil, Collard, and a gift for a friend. Where does the Collard go?
The collar you turned into, what's his name, Overlass? Up where we were fighting the wolves earlier.
Yeah, okay. Well, somehow I didn't manage to get that done. Yeah, light and fire oils. Make them for your father.
I cannot yet.
Okay, when you
That's
can.
journeyman.
Yeah, the first tier scholar, apprentice scholar, it's going to be tough. We're all going to have to pitch in and find lots of texts and things for him to grind.
Which I have some.
Okay, I may go do that if I can find it without getting lost. Real quick and come back. If that's right up the hill. West side focus.
Isn't that kind of like if I said I'm going to lose 100 pounds if I can resist cheeseburgers?
Right.
It's like, yeah, that'd be nice, but we all know it's not going to happen.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's like.
All right, Duck, let me know when you're finished being scholarly for a minute.
Oh,
I will.
The upside, though, of being a low-level scholar is you can do that stuff anywhere.
Yep.
You don't have to be any old, you know.
So as long as I get some time, I can just make a scroll on the butt. Thank you. Ooh, you have a candle.
It bit me. Ooh, ow. Yeah.
I said something smart to Mrs. Mustafa and she tasered me. I won't do it again.
It was Owl's headset it died on.
Okay.
Okay, so Duck, you're a scholar and a what?
Weaponsmith farmer.
Oh, the way back in there.
You're going to like farming, Duck. If you do any streaming, it's a huge draw for viewers.
Those help?
They love to watch the farming.
Okay, so is there anybody else who's a weaponsmith?
Nope, he's our only weaponsmith.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that seems interesting.
Okay, so let's see. Jewelers.
Just a minute.
You're gonna like this. I got a heavy bronze axe.
How about metalsmiths?
That would be me.
And tailor.
Me and Mishibug.
Okay.
So who should we give the tailor thing?
Start with Mishibug. That's her primary.
Alright.
It's kind of a secondary for me.
Why am I doing this on foot?
I don't know. Why are you doing it on foot?
I'm not thinking out loud. Or thinking at all, apparently.
Yeah, maybe your horse's asthma's acting up. Who knows?
There you go.
Role play a reason.
Flowers. My poor horsey.
See, if we were doing this on Landerville, we'd all be like, "My fine steed has taken ill. I must journey afoot to allow it to rest."
Woohoo! I just leveled somehow. How did I level riding on my horse?
You might have been near me. I'm just up killing stuff we need for Slayer deeds.
Okay. Thank you. I just got undefeated.
Perfect.
By riding my horse.
Mishi.
Huh? Can you mail it to me? I trade crash.
Oh, okay.
It is a lesson I've learned.
The hard way, from what it sounds like. Don't trade me stuff.
Don't trade me.
Oh, okay.
Just mail me all the things.
XP. Exactly XP to hit journeyman, apprentice, scholar.
Okay, let's see. Where did... Oh, hold on. I need to turn this warning thing in. Okay. Cool beans. Now I just have that. Okay. Griffenstorm. Hi, Griffenstorm.
I don't think it.
Okay, so, what are we doing?
Why don't we move up to the next town and start picking up quests?
Alright, you ready, Web?
I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I was going to say there were a couple of us that were still trying to finish up some stuff here.
Okay, I wasn't here, sorry.
Nope, that's okay.
Okay, you have mail.
Okay, thank you.
I need to see the parent. I need to see the captain. All right.
The bear is right here.
And you are what?
Ruler.
No. Dire Dan.
Oh,
Metal.
I'm a metalsmith.
Armor. Oh, here's the...
Ah, yay!
Resin.
Oh, wait, Will. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, dang.
You also need this.
That's journeyman.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Duck. I forgot. I got some other stuff for you.
I have some stuff for you, too. I forgot I don't have my loot all on, so I...
Maybe being an apprentice scholar isn't so bad.
Well, you're a scholar in what?
A gentleman and a scholar.
Okay. Alright, that'll do. What I've got for you
Just trying
currently.
to think. Oh no, who is the jeweler?
Me!
Okay. Oh, Duck, don't move.
Right.
I have stuff for you. Just was trying to find it. You're the weaponsmith.
Yes.
Oh, you are the weaponsmith, that's right.
And the scholar.
No, this is me, honey. That was me.
Oh, okay, then you get the other stuff.
We're all kind of bunched
Sorry.
up here. That's okay.
Hello and good evening, everybody.
Hi.
No, I was just trading with Duck.
I must have.
You weren't.
It says, please wait a bit before.
And he moved before it completed.
And I had clicked on you simultaneously. And you accepted my trade.
Keep hitting the wrong hit button. Don't!
Here.
Don't worry, Elder James. This group is ready to descend into chaos at a moment's notice.
It really is.
Although to Arcast's credit, he probably will join up with us before the end of the stream tonight.
Yeah, probably so.
Probably.
Alright, give me a moment.
I'll
Okay,
be
now.
there soonish.
You are the jeweler.
I never doubted you, buddy.
You
I
are
was
what?
like, he's coming.
What are you, love? You're
Woodworker, farmer, and woodsman.
Gracias. Okay, I need to give... where'd that hobbit go? I need to give him a couple more things.
Tried to find one of my Crick Hollow Lobies, but they're all like over 20. So I just popped onto my main for now. At least on Crick Hollow, so.
You're the weaponsmith, yes?
Yes.
Okay, you get those. And what else? You can have those.
Okay.
I have
guess
absolute...
I guess I could be like sparsing out potions.
Yeah, you can be the potions person.
Does anybody want this shield? It's a level 8, 68 armor, plus 72 to critical defense, plus 3 to vitality.
Let me see if I can use shields.
Beonings cannot.
Okay, then it'll just be Warden will be the only one able, and you just use Warden shield.
Small shields are usable by burglar and captain.
This is a kite shield.
That doesn't denote the size. Heavy shields are guardians only, and wardens have specific warden shields.
But captains can if they want to.
Yeah, they have to be in one-handed mode. If it doesn't say heavy or warden, it's probably a light shield. I guess I can use it if nobody else wants it.
That's true. We could actually use the fellowship panel to click on people instead of trying to get them in person, but nobody said we did things the easy way.
Easy? Ha.
Right. The only thing
Back in my day.
Right?
Indubitably.
Back when I started this game, we liked it.
Oh, back when we started this game, it took 2 weeks just to get here.
It did.
This is true. This is true for me too.
Are you making us sparkly again, Mishi?
Yep.
Okay.
Sparkle. Yeah, I don't get Waterlord till like 60 or 70.
79.
77 or something. Yeah, it was something crazy up there.
Close to 80.
I was out in Rohan, and I know it took forever.
We ran up to it both ways, of course we did.
Rohan?
Yep, Rohan.
Okay.
Horsey World.
Photo points, new mail. From Epic Battles.
Sorry, Dan. I wanted to see if this one was better than yours.
Thank you for the pretties.
Found it off Gabo.
It's just about exactly the same. +1 versus Creatures of Nature, though.
Thank you all for the pretties.
Might be able to use it.
De nada.
I wish you could auto stack. Seriously. But that's just my problem.
You're not yours alone.
Are we having a shiny off here?
I don't know.
Well, I think I'm going to stay away from the glitter patrol now.
Not me, I'm joining in.
All the heals.
I'm just gonna prep off. Okay, see ya.
Because those of us that like to stay in the shadows and not get shot.
Cookie.
Yes.
If you have the copper, you could make me She-Bug a better runestone.
Probably. You want a better runestone?
Sure.
Let's see if I have the copper. Don't know if I do or not.
It's just a rock.
No, I don't. Okay.
It's
I'll
alright.
get to it. I'll get to it.
Yeah, and then what determines lore master damage? Oh yeah, it's just a stick.
I caught a flower.
You know, but you know, at level like 40 or something, they do get a sword. So
yeah, level 39. Yep.
Are we ready, or are we still sorting?
Sorry, I'm still working on crafting stuff real quick.
Okay.
Mishi Bug, could you try inviting our caster again?
yeah.
Making Mishi glow.
It won't let me.
I'm almost done with the tutorial.
He's still finishing. That's okay.
Oh.
I'm on the last legs.
We're obviously doing just fine amusing ourselves. Just wanted to check in on you.
I'm listening. Don't worry.
He could be better after he heard that bit about making fun of him.
Okay, so who uses bows?
Me and you.
Hunters, guardians, champions.
Bjornings.
So it's just
Bjornings
seeing if anyone wants a new one.
At some point, they recently just got them, didn't they?
Current bow is, let's see, my current bow is, I use Lenin's bow, 10 to 19, so.
How about 14 to 25?
That'd be alright. I could handle a 14 to 25 bow.
Okay.
I'm totally being a slacker and not harvesting ore yet. I'm gonna go down here and see if I can find some ore.
As long as I can get
Elder James says, so the goal is when they reach our level, we all fight to the death, right?
Bring it!
That's right. There's going to be a bunch of level 30s out in the Morris just taking it to each other. It's going to be epic.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it does.
You can spar with each other one-on-one.
See if I got a less fluffy outfit here. There we go.
Less fluffy?
Yeah, it was too hot looking. It's like fuzzy and...
Oh my gosh, yeah, the Bjorning outfit. Talk about fuzzy. Fur-lined and all.
Yeah.
But fuzzy bear.
It's a very fuzzy bear.
Well, the bear's still fuzzy. I can't help that.
And what kind of pet do you have out right now? Oh yeah, that's a bear.
Yeah, he don't want no shaving.
I don't have a cloak on. Why don't I have a cloak on? No, I do. I must say.
Don't be sad.
No, I don't. Huh. Interesting.
Don't be sad, get even.
Okay.
May I remind everyone that you may want to replace your inferior crafting tools with the regular crafting tools.
Already done.
Oh, I forgot to do that.
Good point. Yep.
There. It's been a while since I. Okay.
It'd be horribly embarrassing if I haven't had better tools by then on a level 36.
It's a poor craftsman that blames his tools.
Make us new ones, please. Not yet.
Just as soon as I get recipes.
Yeah.
Can't you buy it from your for the
Yes, it costs a lot.
What, from the store? What are you talking about, Duck?
I was saying you can buy the first tier tool sets from the
Supplier? Or...
Yeah.
The apprentice metalsmith. But every other tier you have to get out of.
Oh, yeah. The sets. Yeah, you're right. So who has the good tools, Wire?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Tool. I need toolers. Cooking. And prospecting.
Oh, I see how it is.
What?
Okay, as soon as you're finished buying, let me know.
I'm just dancing with fire. La 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 la.
Blah blah to you too. You cannot do that. Why? I want to get rid of these stupid creepy. It is because I already have this window open. Hold on. Yeah. Yes.
So I've been doing a cardinal sin until now, and having a hobbit with you.
What can I do for you?
These things happen, you know.
Okay, don't go away, you guys. I'll be right back. There's something I have to do while we're waiting for our
Okay,
cast.
Cookie.
Cookie, yes.
As I said, once you've
Done.
finished up, you want that.
Yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. Woo! That'll be good for shooting things.
That's what I thought.
Okay, let's see. Need to lock that. Lock that. Lock that. Lock that. Lock that.
Why not lock that too?
Yep, that too. I don't know why I haven't opened those yet. Sure. I learn. I'm very smart now.
I've never said otherwise.
Smart, you learn now?
I smart, I learn.
Yay!
Do you make things go?
Yes, I make things go.
It's a good thing.
If I ever have a stream, I'm going to have give out points for people identifying random sci-fi references.
Yep.
But we have to have enough bandwidth to do that first.
No, we are not, Elder. We are not getting the tortoise. We figure if we're within 2 levels of each other, one way or the other, we should be okay.
Tortoise?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are getting the stone of the tortoise so that when they are not actually together, they don't let incur experience. Dang.
Could I speak with you a moment?
And remember, he said he didn't really want to do that.
Where are you, Big Ed?
I'm just running an errand real quick. Nothing to see here.
Bet he's delivering pies or something, right?
Almost as important.
He's probably learning how to fish.
Yeah. Guilty. Red-handed.
Yep, I went to go
If
see
he's
the
learning
hobby
how to
master.
fish, why didn't he bring the rest of us along? Some of us like to fish too.
I don't know. I thought maybe I was the only one who wanted to fish.
Please.
We all like fish.
I've been fishing since I was yay high to a grasshopper.
All right, well, hit the scholar's stare and go see the hobby master.
And leave Arcast behind?
No, we can just meet back up in Kellendam. It's swift travel even for free-to-play from Kellendam to Breetown and back again with no cooldown. Something I learned in my old Asheron's Call days. Know your portal routes. Know how to travel quick.
Yeah, just you didn't used to have that.
You're getting your bandwidths back together. That's hilarious. Oh, hey, look, 3. It's blue. I'm finding you. Yay! Now I can remember how to get up on the
The Lost Crusade is about right, yeah.
I'm thinking I was playing for what, 2 months or 3 before I first made it to Bree.
Yeah, it was a while. It was like, oh, we're in Bree. I remember geeking out so badly.
What can I do for you?
Like it was a really big thing. Yep, someone's audio is freaking out. Sorry about that.
chat want to scream.
Be careful here.
Okay, so you can train fishing in the Scholar's Stair, but then you have to ride to Staddle and get your fishing pole.
Okay. Hobby Master. There he is. Rain! Yay!
This will be the first ever time I have gone fishing.
Wow.
I have recorded.
This is an epic day for him.
I can't say for sure if you'll find it life-changing or only life-affirming, but let's just say you'll never be the same after today.
I bet I will not.
Okay, now if I can get this.
Okay, so I forget. Where is he now?
Who?
The Hobby Master?
In the Scholar's Stair. And Bree in the... You go... I went in the low gate and then in the low way. And I don't remember how to get Staddle. That's my challenge here. Give me a minute. Staddle. Okay, there it is.
There he is.
How can I be of service?
That's north, dum-dum. Hey, so Olive, I never got an answer. Do we want to try to make a kin of this or just kind of...
We already have a kin.
Oh, you do have a kin? Hey!
So y'all can join our kin.
Yeah, I was going to say, thanks for sitting here all night and not sending out invites, you dick.
Raiders of the Lost Orcs.
Oh, that's awesome!
Nice.
Do I need to have a bullwhip now?
And a fedora. Why is
Hello,
that
everyone.
going crazy?
See what I'm doing here all up? This is called fishing.
I actually kind of dozed off when I was watching that, so I'm glad you told me what it was.
I am the Ambien of Lotro streamers.
I will log out if y'all want to join our kinship. That's probably easy. Because we're already at level, like, lifespans 5 or 6. We'll be able to have a kinship house soon, I think.
Oh, that's right, because you guys started while we were on the... Okay. Okay.
Ah, that's when I get it.
Yeah, we started it when y'all were going on vacation, so...
While we were gallivanting.
Yes. But it does look like our two groups will be running it, a lot different. But that's fun. Everybody can watch the two different streams and see how the two groups meld,
Boom! Fishing skill just jumped to 2, baby. I am rocking.
Whoop, whoop.
Then that means the woodworker's gonna have to get you better fishing rods throughout the Let's Play.
Technically, I don't think they actually make a difference, but...
They don't.
Isn't it like fishing skill plus?
Yeah, I don't know if that does anything.
Huh. Where's the fishing skill?
You have to go to your character tab and then look for the hobby sub-tab.
Oh, right. It's been a
I know a couple of members of the group, like Krauls, I think Elder. It'll be better that y'all are in our kin. That way we can send y'all stuff that we've already crafted.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll have a kinship house soon.
Woo.
So I'm going to be making weapons for 12 people instead of 6 now.
Yes.
No, you have somebody to help you.
I just got a fish.
Awesome.
I told you they were more
Me
organized
too.
than us. They're already fishing. We're not fishing.
I didn't want to pass out midstream.
Hey, we're just buying time for our buddy Arcast to join us.
I just got done.
Awesome.
I got a char.
Can everybody send me just a tell? That way I can get you in the kinship. It's all opinion.
Just all your opinion? All
Yep.
opinion? Okay.
That's one of the nice things that if you stream on Twitch and you suck as bad as Alapena or I do, people generally won't try poaching your name on other servers.
That's right.
It's mostly just a badge of shame.
Player doesn't exist.
Sorry, spelled it wrong, bruh. Come on, man.
I am a Marine, dude. I don't know how to spell it.
Allupenya.
I spelled it right. Maybe because I'm still in this area. Here, let me get out of here real quick.
There's not a horse instead, was there?
Nope.
Okay.
What level can I get a horse? I forgot. 10?
7 or 8.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
VIP.
mind a 5, but that's because I have writing skill.
I mean, I am VIP. I don't.
So the VIP, you can get it at 20 by doing the quest, the Horsefield quest, but otherwise you can buy the riding trait from the store at any time after you're out of the intro.
I bought the Journeyman, which applies account wide, so any gift I get.
But if you want it for free on VIP, then you gotta let to level 20 to do the quest. Yay! Fishing is now a 2.
There you
So
go.
who am I missing?
I haven't sent one yet. Give me a second.
Bigger.
Ooh, now it's 3. Woohoo!
And I have failed to catch anything 4 times.
I got 2 fish. I don't know what my skill is at this point, but I caught 2 fish.
Every unique fish increases your skill by 1.
Does it really?
Yes.
Okay. Since I got a char and it's in a dub or whatever.
My favorite is when I catch a clump of weeds and it still advances my skill.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, I'm having a little bit of difficulty here. I'm going to have to go AFK for a second.
Okay.
Here, you know what? I think I don't know if this counts as cheating, but I'm gonna use my mount button for my fishing button temporarily.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna log off. I'm making everybody a officer so you can invite him whenever he figures it out.
What happened? One of your child has been revoked.
No! Say it ain't so.
Okay, that's because it got replaced. That's weird.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, because you're an officer now.
Difficult. Not just
An
So when Al comes
officer
back,
can
just
never-
give him an
Yay.
invite to the.
Hey, Delarfin, how are you?
Dun 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 dun.
Dell's probably been here all night, and I just finally noticed it because I'm clueless.
Yeah. Griffin was chatting for about an hour in there, and then you go, "Hey, Griffin, welcome."
I've been busy
Doing what?
questing.
Oh yeah.
We've been asking you questions all night, not getting any answers. I'm like, oh, that's a
Perfect.
answer.
Yeah.
Cookie, why aren't you doing your job? I thought you had 2 monitors.
All right, guys, I'm out. Y'all have fun. We'll see y'all later.
Toodles.
See y'all up.
See you,
Take
mate.
care, bud.
Yeah,
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't able to send him the tail.
You can send one to me if you like.
Warlin?
Rangolmore. Rangolmor.
Okay.
Yay, I'm up to 4 now. Woohoo!
Yeah, baby.
Apparently, only cookable fish count.
No, I think it's just random.
Yeah, I vote for
Because
random.
I've had 2 right in a row, and it's. And yet I've had other ones where it's like 5 or 6 turns in between, so I think it's just random.
Telerian has like 17 characters at 200 fishing. He would probably know for sure. Druid's Fire, howdy.
Right. Now I'm up to 5. Woohoo!
I think I'm gonna need to get more fishing. That's not.
Ooh, I caught a dace. I've got a cooking ingredient.
I've got 2 cooking ingredients.
Plus, I'm excited I've got a whole other server I could mail rhubarb to all up on. Gussie Moose, howdy.
Smelt.
Hi,
Hey,
Gussie.
Gussie.
Gussie!
Hey, Gussie. Right.
Gussie.
We have a moose in the house?
We do. The moose is loose.
Yay!
At least the Gussie Bear is.
You mail the rhubarb, I'll send the fish, Big Ed. Thanks, Mary Rose. I appreciate the support. If everybody would just send all up 18 pieces of rhubarb a day, I think the world would be a better place.
Okay, where is my sword? There you are. No, not a sword.
Why rhubarb?
Why 18?
Just it's a random
Why
number.
not 42?
42
Yeah.
works, yeah. Although I did just have a really terrific idea that you guys will
I
probably
just
hear
bought
about
that
in a week or
book,
2.
2 days ago.
Ooh, I got a catfish. Oh, no. That was
I got a giant goldfish.
that was Desert Owl's catfish.
I have a catfish!
Get all of your dace and catfish over to the Cookie Mama so she can cook them up.
The only problem is catfish. Journeyman.
Yep.
By the way, where are you?
I'm on the docks back at
Docks
Kellendon.
Kellendon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so how long are we going tonight?
It's up to you guys. There's nobody on after me. We can play as late as we want. I'm just kind of playing it by ear.
Level 6 of fishing. Woohoo!
I caught a rusty dagger, and that got me to level.
Mm-hmm. That's a thing.
And immediately level 7 next. But yeah, I don't think it's randomized.
At some point, we have to get to Gondaman tonight because there's one of the 5 10-bits I haven't done yet.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Afternoon, folks.
Then there's 7-8. Wow. I'm just flying all of a sudden here on my fishing.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets streaky like that sometimes. It's weird.
So I can cook these fish? Or just the catfish?
Catfish and dace.
Yellow, yeah, the
Catfish and
dace and catfish.
Game fish generally have a green background, and if you hover over them, the item description will tell you what level of cooking ingredient it is. If it has a purple background, normally it's just vendor trash.
Okay. Well, I need a vendor to sell it to.
Oh, and now I got a bright bitterling and increased to level 9.
Nice. That is actually a trophy fish. You can take that to the taxidermist in Bree and mount it on your house wall.
As well as my giant goldfish.
Yep. And that's the other good news. We'll have another kinfish or kin house I can decorate with fishing trophies here.
It's like decorating Gussie's house with horns.
That was enjoyable.
Rock salt
Why
stays.
am I on foot?
May now be known as Apprentice Angler. Woohoo!
Yeah, we'd better check in with Arkenstone. I tried inviting him to the kinship and said I couldn't do that with that player. You do know, Arcast, that we are on Crick Hollow, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Uh-oh.
It's weird that we're having trouble communicating with you. But
pretty sure it isn't positive.
Yeah, pretty sure it's
Small
positive
failure
now.
of communication. Maybe.
And I'm not saying that to make fun of anybody. When we first rolled up the 40 Thieves on Brandywine, Maiden of Rohan derped and rolled up a new burglar on her regular server, Gladden. And we were trying to invite her and get her into the kin. And she said, "It's not working. I can't message you." And somebody finally figured out she forgot to switch servers. So
that's what I'm thinking. I kind of did now.
Well, I'll try you again. It's Rcast OR at the end, correct?
That player does not exist.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at him. He's in Combe right now. I'm on my way there.
Well, how's his name spelled?
Arkastor.
Yeah, and it's telling me I can't interact with that player.
How do I check what server I would be on? I would have to log out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't do it
Well,
just
if
yet.
Elder James is looking at you, then you're on the same server.
Well, I'm looking at him on the. Oh, he's logging out.
I'll be there in a minute. I'll be back. I'll be on in a minute.
I'm looking at him on the stream, on his stream.
Oh, okay.
I'm not in Combe yet. I'm on my way.
Does it look like Crick Hollow to you?
It seems vaguely familiar in the Combe type area,
All right,
although it
then.
is daylight for him, which is a big sort of iffy mark.
It's nighttime over in Hellendom.
Yes, it's nighttime on our server.
Oh no.
Oh no is right.
That's not my champion. This is my champion.
Okay, so this is where you were standing, and if you don't materialize in front of me when you log back in, then it's clear you're on the wrong server.
Yeah, I think he's on Brandy from the stream. Because I don't think he has a level 60 champion on Crick Hollow.
So if it's any consolation, you are exactly as bright as Maiden of Rohan, Arcast.
Oh, wow. This is great.
See, if you were called Ardwunk, I'd be inviting you now, but you're not Ardwunk. That's some random player standing in front of me. You are not here, sir.
I'm here. Really?
Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna redo the tutorial.
That can take a little more than a second.
You can skip a big chunk of it at character creation.
Well, I'm not doing the tutorial actually. I'm just gonna go straight into it. Is there any way to wait? Yeah, I never had the ability to change servers.
I have to log completely off.
Yeah, you have to, close the game entirely.
Start it again. That first screen.
It's the
you're walking on.
only way.
Oh my gosh. Yep. So I did it then. Yep.
Fishing proficiency of 5.
It's okay. The fishing is going well.
The good news is we caught it before you got to level 50, Arcast. So it's all good.
The bad news is some of us actually do have to sleep sometime.
Oh wow! I gotta do it from all the way out here.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is only your second character, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, this is my second time ever playing this.
So it's an easy mistake to make. especially when you're still, relatively new. You've only got one character on one server.
I never even thought about this once.
But you can't cook the weeds. You can cook the weeds in starters. You can eat the stuff you pull out of the water.
For those of you who are new to fishing, your maximum skill level bump per day is 10. So when you get to fishing skill 11, you have gone up as far as you can. And if you check your hobby tab, the bar will have changed from blue to yellow, indicating that you're done for the day. So it takes a minimum of 20 days to max out your fishing skill.
Okay, yep, I'm at 11 of 200. So.
Awesome.
All done now.
And you should have earned the new title, Apprentice Angler.
Yep. Only got 4 cookable fish out of that.
That's and it's weird because it's the lower end fish, the dace and the catfish, are harder to come by than the mid-level and high-end fish. As you continue to level up your fishing skill, you'll get a lot more cookable fish later. But it's tough to pull dace and catfish. They're pretty rare. But from a cooking standpoint, the crafting recipes, the fish count as trail food, and you can cook them over campfire or oven. And they're fairly powerful. Most of them give a double attribute boost, and it's fairly strong for as low level of cooking ingredients as they are. So well worth checking out.
There was this. I used to play Neverwinter Nights, right? And I played this server once, and that's what I did for a lot of the games. For that one, was I did forestry and I did fishing. It was kind of weird. How am I getting points for weeds? Like, even though I've gotten weeds already?
It's random. I'm pretty sure. It's just
long as you're casting and reeling in, you've got a chance to get a skill point.
Yep.
I've gotten a char. You can only skip the tutorial if it's not your first character on the server.
No, because I skipped the tutorial and it was my first character on that server.
Same here.
Yeah, and I couldn't skip it, and I have 7 other characters here on Crick Hollow. I think it's a VIP thing.
That's an option, yeah, at the very start if it's VIP, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I looked for it and couldn't find it.
Or at least it was in the past. I can't remember if I haven't done that in so long that I'm not sure.
Okay, this is strange. I have not gotten a single point for my fishing, but I've caught over a dozen fish.
Yeah, it happens.
That's a pretty cold streak, but just you just have to keep plugging away. They'll start to pop up. They just show up as blue text messages in World Chat.
Am I ice fishing here with Maiden? Or
you're icy cold, so maybe.
I see a Feckless.
Feckless is in the house. Howdy. You can skip if you're VIP. There you go.
Feck knows what's going on. He's pretty good at that things.
It seems like I'm not going to be catching up to you guys tonight.
That's all right.
But I will be working on this and make sure that I will. What level are you guys?
We got to like 10th level.
10, yeah.
I mean, we just farted around in Kellendon on some of the beginner quests and leveled right up. So.
What race are you, Art?
Man.
Okay. So I'm curious, either in the chat or in the voice, what people think of the Avatar update. Whether they're using it or not using it, you know. I'm curious.
Currently not.
I'm using it.
Eyes were too squinty for me.
Yeah, I was a little underwhelmed by it. I thought they would make a more drastic update, and I just noticed some subtle lighting and shading changes. In fact, Wednesday night for Wednesday night heists, I think I started the stream playing around with it, going new avatar, old avatar, new avatar, old avatar. And on my Hobbit in particular, I don't think it changed at all. But I know I think they were saying they did the elves first, and they're kind of going through them race by race. I don't know if the hobbits have even been reworked yet. So
not yet.
Yeah.
Hobbits, Bjornings, and dwarves have not been.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to take my race of men girls into the barber because they all look like they're on drugs. I mean, they do. They look like they're...
So I think I'm going to go fishing for the bear that's swimming in front of me.
Perfect.
Because it took 16 fish to get to level 2.
That's harsh, yeah.
Wow.
The other side of the coin, though, is when the random number generator flips your direction, you can get 2 points in 2 casts. So it's one of those things.
Yeah, I mean, I just hit 6, 7, and 8 right in a row.
Yeah.
It was weird. Because I don't see
I got in Fellowship chat.
What?
A barbarous barbell.
Nice. Trophy fish. You'll want to take that to the fishing taxidermist in Breetown.
I think the little tundra cub is scaring away the fish.
I've got a barbell. Is that a... Nope.
But she summons an actual bear. So she has a cub and a real bear.
We're doing our 1 to 115 group, Beck was, but we were kind of waiting for our cast, and so he ended up starting in the wrong server, and so we're kind of just fishing.
No, Arcast took the time to create a test warden so he could get a feel for the character before he came over to Crick Hollow.
He was preparing.
Yeah, it's just excellent prep work, Arcast. Very well
intentional.
done. Yep.
And then we're going to go up to here. We're probably going to go up to Gondovon so we can do task board.
Well, I'm honestly not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to be on. I've been up since, 6 this morning?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Nope, that's perfectly okay. It's after midnight now. I mean, I can end the stream anytime, and I think as long as we all got our fishing skill up to 11, we're probably good to go. That means you've still got about 3 more hours of fishing, Desert Owl, so unfortunately. Somebody can...
I'll fish for him.
Yeah, if somebody can mail him an Arabrand horseshoe so we can get his luck improved, that would be terrific.
That's hilarious.
And I just got an error that I can't fish in that direction.
Thanks for the dagger.
Hey, no problem. Hopefully you can use it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done with my fishing. Since I traditionally do task turn-ins on stream, I'm going to ride to, Gondomon.
Whoa! It only took 7 fish to get up to level 3 from
There you
level
go.
2.
See, it's all coming around for you.
Wait for me, I'll go with you, dude.
I guess I'll hold on to all these fish for you to cook.
Yeah.
Because the bears just decided to show up under my fishing rod.
I want to go turn in tasks too.
And since Erlacher was not among them, you know,
Right.
it's kind of suspicious.
All right, I have to run and grab a Coke Zero because Mrs. Mustafa has forsaken me. Which would be a lot more believable if I wasn't still working on the pile of snacks she brought me earlier. I'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Share stream hype!
Right.
So, I thought putting you on follow would be a good idea.
Woot!
Almost
It only
falls off
took
the
2 to get to 4.
Woo!
My own Coke
Good luck
Zero
really
because you
isn't
forsook me.
Trying to decide whether it's worth it to stop in Deweyland and pick up the horse. Probably so, huh?
Yeah.
Always is worth it to pick up a horse.
Mrs. Mustafa did not act at all guilty when I told her I got up to get my own Coke Zero.
I just have to remember where the I do not like.
Yeah, the random number generator seems to be liking me more now.
Yeah, I think it's not made of.
Usually when you're trying to max out your fishing skill, you'll get up to about 160, 165, and then all of a sudden from like 165 to 185, it's just like it stops giving you skill points, and it's like it feels like it takes 100 casts to get your next point, and it just drags and drags and drags and drags, and then all of a sudden you get to like 185 or 187, and it's just bing, 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 and you finish up the last 12 or 15 points real easily, but there's just this dry spot as you're trying to get towards the end of it that's just maddening. So we've got that to look forward to. Yeah.
Well, the last 3 casts have all gotten me a skill point.
Wow.
Singer says suddenly everyone wakes up while he's gone, comes back, and goes back to sleep. That's what I'm here for, Zinger, to make sure that you get a good night's rest.
So, okay, this may be really weird of me, but every time I play near Gondamon, I sing the song from the old Robin Hood, the Disney Robin Hood, and except instead of not in Nottingham, it's not in Gondamon because it's got the same rhythm.
That is unique. Thank you for sharing that.
Cookie, where are you going?
I don't know where I'm going.
Gatamon's this way.
Okay. Jesse, don't put me on follow, okay?
No, she's usually the one to follow.
Yes, I'm the one that needs to be the one following everybody around.
Places of the Dwarves is now started.
I know Gondamon's like up on the hill.
Welcome. You've come at a
Right.
most fortuitous time. Come, stay a moment. Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
Woohoo! I did it. It only took me 2 tries. I did not get, I must admit, I did not get up to 10 on my hobby. I got to like 8, I think. Nope, 7. So I may go do more fishing later, but
If you don't want to subject yourself to that kind of punishment, I would understand.
I don't know. We'll see.
I've got a whole bunch for you to cook, though, so.
The recipes. Oh, the recipes.
Places of the Dwarves. And all kind of questies. And a new horsey. Oh, task word. Okay, so But when I don't have my narc, I can't do that. Hold on.
Danger, danger. The dwarves are coming to get you.
Plug-in manager. Let's see. Remember what I am cooking wrap, yes.
Well met.
Really fast.
What do you need?
Well, I've got 6 fish you can cook and an aquarium full that you can't.
Well, sell the ones you can't.
And enough weeds for a big giant salad.
I've only got one thing of weeds, actually.
Oh, wow, you did pretty good. You got a handful of them or so.
I've got over a line of a...
One
yeah.
weeds and one rusty dagger.
One dagger, yep.
Alright, let's see. So, task force. So this is what I wanted to do. ETU. 6 tasks. A task can be completed. Bent claw, broken dagger. I do use a lot of plugins, so if anybody...
Arccaster?
Yes, Arccaster.
What do you need?
Okay.
Task limit reached. 5 of 5.
Woo, good for you.
Huzzah.
So here we go. Let's move this so I can see what I have. I have broken daggers. Ooh, I have 5 broken daggers I can do. And I don't want to do all of those. I want to do broken sword sheaths and that expense.
Now, I want to know how big the minnows are here for them to be biting this hook.
Pretty big.
Never mind.
Because I only know of one species of minnow that's big enough to bite a hook. And they're an endangered species and you're not allowed to fish for them.
They were much more common back in Middle Earth.
Yeah.
It was before all the snail darters ate the minnows.
No, the snail darters would not be able to eat. You ever heard of a Colorado River minnow?
I am not familiar with that species.
They can get up to 6 foot.
That's a big minnow.
Yep.
Oops, that's the wrong one. Cancel. Okay. So where is Journey? Okay.
Chair had such good hits like "I Got You, But."
There you go.
Wizard says, "Hey all, I would just like to say that listening to Lotro NPCs spout off while playing is a real trip." While playing STO.
So you're one of us now, Ark?
He certainly is.
I was stuck out of running for some reason. Sorry, guys.
No, that's okay. Yeah, he's an archer right now and out of the tutorial, it looks like.
Woot! Good job, dude.
I just bought it. I just said screw it.
The machine needs to invite you to the fellowship, right?
Yes. No, I already got invited by somebody.
No, to the kin, but did you get invited into the fellowship?
Oh, the fellowship, yeah.
Well, I think we can go ahead and pretty much call it a night here. Our cast is on the team. He got into the kinship, which is good. He's out of the intro. So, I mean, if Arcast wants to keep playing for a while, the rest of us are sitting at level 10. Let's let Desert Owl get some sleep and maybe do this again next Friday.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds perfect.
Okay.
I'll stop at level 10.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and checking out the stream tonight. We had a lot of fun playing. Hopefully you had some fun watching and hanging out and making fun of us derping in chat. And sorry I wasn't a little more focused on chat, but I tried to glance over once in a while. Very entertaining stream. Thanks all. Thank you, Mary Rose, for saying so. Anyway, let's see if there's anybody else streaming, Lotro. Our cast is on. And
No, don't do it on me.
You don't think people want to watch you take your warden from 5 to 10? That's riveting stuff.
Oh, it's not that. It's after night, and after night, I tended alcoholic beverages and stuff.
Oh, no problem. Let's see who else we got. Blood is on. Our cast doesn't want the raid. And Zaylok is playing. And M-Dog Gaming. And I'm gonna do this. Everybody knows I'm a big fan of Bloodborne. I'm a subscriber to Bloodborne's channel. I just raided him Wednesday when we wrapped up Wednesday night heists. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some love towards M-Dog Gaming. He is playing Lotro, and we'll go ahead and host him. And I want you guys to give them all a big Lotro stream raid. So we are going to raid M-Dog Gaming. And it's mad love for Bloodborne. I just raided him 2 nights ago. So we're just going to spread the love around, let the Lotro community know that we help out our own. And Singer says Art can always stream as Brandy Warden. You're getting made fun of. Hey, let's try to keep the vitriol and the bitter comments directed towards Alapena where they belong, okay? If Arcast did that, it's only because Alap didn't tell him which server to create the warden on. So we're still going to blame... We'll blame Alap. But let's go over...
Anyway.
Yeah, let's throw some love M-Dog Gaming's way, and if you're not already a subscriber or at least a follower to his channel, throw him a follow, say hi, chat a little bit, and then wander over and watch Bloodborne if you'd rather do that. But mad props to Bloodborne, want to show M-Dog some love, and, you know, no reason why you shouldn't go check out the other guy whose name I mentioned. Shame on me, I think I follow his channel and I can't remember now. Zaylok. Zaylok is also streaming, Zaelocke. So check out Zaylok. Let's go raid M-Dog, and you can go over and say hi to Bloodborne. It looks like Lotro Ribbits is also... Do you know how nice it is to see 4 or 5 people streaming Lotro at a time? We've been working to build the Twitch community here, yeah, and it's just...
Yeah, it's really great.
After the servers opened up... when they did the Mordor update, there were like 10 people streaming Lotro to over 200 viewers simultaneously.
Wow.
And, yeah, I mean, it's really great to see the community here on Twitch growing. We've got a lot of great streamers. You know, Bloodborne certainly led the way, but we'll share the love tonight, and I'm going to silently count down to 10, and we'll throw it over to M-Dog. So thanks for coming out. Be sure to check out McVegan Pants tomorrow morning if you're up. And there's going to be great streamers on all weekend, so if you're not already following Lotro stream, you're missing the boat.
And friends, it was a lot of fun.
In the immortal words of Douglas Adams, so long and thanks for all the fish.
Literally.
Yes, we've loaded you up with fish. One last plug for myself. Now, I got a chance to meet Desert Owl and the Cookie Mama live in person, and Ducky. And me. Absolutely, and it was a treat. And the Cookie Mama will swear that I am slightly less creepy in person than you think I'm going to be. So
Yeah, he is. Seriously, guys, he is.
I'm only a little creepy. So if that's not the impression that you have, you can rest assured I'm not quite as awful in real life. So thanks for coming out, and say hi to M-Dog Gaming for me. Let's go throw a Malotro raid.
Bye, folks.
See ya.
Ta-ta!